Tonight, the wheels of justice are turning once again as courts figure out trials during this pandemic.
But there are some serious bumps on the road, and people aren't showing up for jury duty. It's a big problem in Norfolk. You'll remember a few weeks ago we showed you how the court was COVID-proofing the system. But is it the pandemic or something else keeping them away? 10 on your side's Geena Arevalo has the problem and the consequences tonight.
Tom and Anita, Norfolk Circuit Court hasn't had to delay any trials just yet. However, that is a concern due to the low turnout. And if it continues, the court is considering penalties for no-shows. The return of jury trials at Norfolk Circuit Court has been a bit more challenging than anticipated.
Again, we just really need our citizens to show up.
Chief Judge Mary Jane Hall says the court typically needs about 30 juror candidates to get started. However, turnout for the first scheduled trial was incredibly low.
We summoned 120 and we only got 12.
Hall understands COVID concerns could be one factor. However,
We've got a giant backlog of people who've been waiting for jury trials since March. We are being very mindful of everyone's safety, but we also have to be mindful of the constitutional rights of the people who are accused of crimes who are entitled to have their day in court.
COVID precautions are in place at the courthouse. Whether it's a health concern or you have another valid excuse, Hall says you need to reply to the summons.
A juror summons is a court order to appear.
If you don't show up for your civic duty, you could be in contempt of court.
Now, we don't put people in jail for that typically, but we do fine them. The statute permits us to impose a fine of up to $200.
It's not the route they want to take, but it's not off the table either.
We will certainly do that if we have to do that, because we are very serious about protecting people's rights to a jury trial.
The court says they'll do their best to work with you if you can't make your summons. More criminal jury trials are scheduled throughout the month of October, and civil cases are supposed to resume in November. In Norfolk, Geena Arevalo, 10 on your side.